Good morning and welcome. It's Tuesday, it's the 13th of June, and we'll start as ever with the AUD USA. So this is the Australian dollar, US dollar. Little bit of movement last night. There was the business statement from Australia, and it was above the zero. It was 7. Last month, I think it was 13. We saw a little bit of an up candle, and it's come back down. So basically, they're trying to say that Australians are still upbeat about business in Australia, but they've actually got a declining figure. So that's about where that stood, just right there. It's bounced again off the resistance on the RSI, and the stochastic is still perched there over the top. I'm waiting for a short on this. I think it might go up about another 100 pips. If it does, I will get into it short heavily. Thank you. Bit of bad news from the Germans this morning, and we see a little red candle here on the euro New Zealand dollar. Also, the problems that Britain is having with Brexit is also helping the New Zealand economy, giving them a bit of hope. So I think the New Zealand USD, they had a nice long candle this morning. There you go. But we're still below the 50, and we're pointing down on the RSI. So long may that continue. Euro USD stagnant a little bit at the moment. We're waiting for this to follow through. It's had a couple of attempts at coming down below this 1.12 mark, which is support at the moment. Euro Japanese yen. Sorry, excuse me. We had a nice red candle yesterday. We're down hard onto this support level here, and we're just trying to break through, and I think we might just make it today. So we'll see how that goes later on. We're below the 50 on the RSI, generally running down. Below the 50 means at the worst sideways movement. To go up, we've got to go above the 50 again. And pound Australian dollar, excuse me. Little bit of an upset yesterday, caused a bit of weakness again in the pound. And the thing that really troubled me was when they said there will be a softening of austerity. The austerity in the UK gives the pound strength. So while I'm still bullish the pound and bearish the Australian dollar, I have to take that into consideration. But I'm already in positions, so it's a bit like bacon. The pig's already committed. We are actually just bounced off the 30.9 down the bottom here on the RSI. So I'm looking for this to turn around and go up. S&P 500, it's been pushing to go down. The problems on the Nasdaq will not have helped it. Investors will be getting a little bit sort of itchy feet, and hopefully we should see that crash and burn. No evidence for it, but here we go. Euro pound, British pound. Yeah, we got a little bit of a red candle this morning, probably due to the German news. We had a little bit of up period yesterday after the weakness on the pound. This is coming back down. We've bounced off the 69.1 on the RSI. Yeah, I am totally bearish this pair, so We will see how that goes. The commitment of traders on the euro are heavily bearish, and we're slightly long the pound, especially after the recent fall. USD, Japanese yen, hasn't really done a lot the last week. If you look, we had 3 small green candles, followed by a red candle. It's not really going very far. I am expecting it to break this support, 109,336. I'm expecting it to break this support this week. Yes, I think I'm going to have to wait another week for my Mexican peso to fail. You know, it is going to happen. It will happen. Um, you know, I'm probably the only one who has confidence in this, but I am losing quite a lot of money at the moment. So I could really do with it soon. I could put that on the soon list. And the USD Canadian dollar. We saw a statement from Canada yesterday saying that they were going to raise interest rates, and I mean this, as far as I'm concerned, is totally crazy. They're going to raise rates because of what? They haven't exactly got raging inflation. Uh, Wages in Canada aren't exactly going through the roof, and they've got a problem with exporting timber until they do a deal with Mr. Trump. One of the precursors of that deal might be the fact that the Canadian dollar was looking a little bit low. Um, and this might have preempted this statement uh, to appease the Trump regime. So I can't think of any other reason off the top of my head for it. I will be looking around. So we'll see what happens with that. But unexpected this fall, and I'm sorry we're on the 4-hour chart there, daily chart. Unexpected that fall yesterday, which was quite considerable, and we went through this major support and or turning point, which surprised me because I got a trade in just before. So there we go. Silver. This is continuing down. I've just absolutely loved the way this has followed through. Um, you know, it's like a textbook. You know, I couldn't have wished for something better. It's coming down now onto a little bit of support. It might hang about here for a couple of days. If it rides roughshod straight over the support, basically this is going down. It might even break my 16.18 level. So there we go. And finally, oil. We've had a really nice drop on this, and we got 3 small green candles here as it comes down onto support. I've heard there's quite a few people buying at the moment, but it's not reflected in the charts and the price ain't going up a lot. So I am expecting this to follow through short, and you know how Forex is, it'll always prove you wrong, but I don't know, I kind of expect this to follow through short. I think today and tomorrow will tell, but okay. Well, thank you very much for watching, much appreciated, and hopefully see you again tomorrow. Cheers now.